So I'm going to ask you a question, right? Who taught you sex? Like, not your health teacher, not your parents, not the abstinence pamphlet. But I really mean, like, who taught you sex? Because for a lot of men, porn wasn't entertainment. It was like curriculum. And the first teachers really matter. And so I want you to sit with that question. And so wherever you are, wherever you're doing, take a breath and let's take a sip. So you all know that I like to open up the conversations with just something for us to sit with and pour into it a little bit. And so here's what I want you to sit with today. For a lot of men, porn was their first sex educator. Okay. And nobody really asked, was it a good one? Like, let me take you back for a second. I can remember the first time I saw something I definitely was not supposed to see. My brother and I were looking for one of our favorite movies. And for all of my millennials out there, this will probably strike a chord with you. It was The Fox and the Hound. Me and my brothers love The Fox and the Hound. Me and Dew, my middle brother in particular, that was our favorite go-to. And so we were digging through tapes in this, wherever your family kept your tapes, excited. It was Disney night. We ate our oodles and noodles. And if my uncle is listening to this, do not say anything, right? Because we ate our oodles and noodles. Some of us had more juice than others because my brother, I convinced him that it was probably best not to have the juice, which it was now that you think about it, right? It was less sodium if we think about the sodium content of oodles and noodles. Nonetheless, Disney night. And instead of Bambi, it was The Fox and the Hound, right? And we found somebody's stash. We do not know whose stash it was. Still to this day, nobody's admitted it. My mother's since gone on. But it was midget porn, y'all. Now, let me just say, to this day, because of who I am and because of who you all learned of me being, I've brought this forward for community conversation to my mother and my uncle. They were the only two adults that were living in the house at the time. And so it couldn't have been my brother's or mine. So it had to be one of theirs. And my mother immediately said that it wasn't hers. And my uncle said that it wasn't his. And what I can tell you is that it wasn't The Fox and the Hound.